Cutting your hair short can become an addiction. I gave my client Carmen a short bob not too long ago, and then she came back in wanting a pixie cut. Now, this addiction isn't going to like ruin your life or anything, but I do find it funny that a lot of times when someone comes in and gets a lot of hair cut off, they will come back in over their next few appointments and go shorter and shorter, which is fine with me because I love doing transformation cuts like that. But I guess I'll talk a little bit about the haircut now. I cut the layers on the side with my feather razor, gradually getting a little longer towards the bottom to have that nice wispy effect on the ends. And then after I cut in the length on the back, I used graduation to build up some weight towards the occipital bone. And I really just want a lot of texture and softness, so I'm using my razor for all of that as well. And I'm staying relatively close to the scalp to avoid getting like a huge wedge in the back. We're just building up a little bit of weight so we can get a really nice shape. And because I'm directing everything back, we end up with a corner connecting the back and the sides. So I'll just take sections in that area and cut that corner off. Here we do cut corners, but only when it makes sense. So of course, after all that, we will do all of the same exact things on the other side. I really like how that's coming together already. So to cut the top, I give her a nice trendy flat middle part down the center. And I start in the back corner of the head and find where it connects to the sides to use as a guide. But I angle slightly out away from the head as I'm cutting because we want the bangs to be a little longer. And then I used deep cutting strokes for the mohawk section. And then I used the peel the potato method to cut the rest of the top. I don't know why I cut the mohawk section differently than I did the sides. That created more work for me later on in evening out those textures, but that's okay, we're all human. And then we're gonna get a little crazy and bash it with the thinners under the crown area to get some volume up there. I am seriously considering getting a tattoo that says bash it with the thinners. For styling, I'm using Jelly by Colton King, and then I pause because I see some stuff that needs to be wispier, and then I resume and blow dry the hair a whole lot. I love Jelly for adding texture and volume without making your hair feel too dry. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the cut. So here is Carmen before with her bob, a snack-sized bob, if you will. And here she is after. I love how this haircut came out. Let me know what you think in the comments. I took so long getting around to editing this video that Carmen actually came in for another haircut. She saw the video I posted of cutting my wife's hair. I didn't want to make her sit through taking a whole nother video, but we did take some pictures and I threw them in at the end of this video because I love how that haircut came out as well. Here it is. And it just proves my point that you can get addicted to cutting your hair shorter. All right, I'll get out of your hair now.